How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Midalabamabassin. Today we're going to be going over my top 5 favorite baits that I think that will help you catch more fish in the summertime. But before we go ahead and get into that, go ahead and check out my Instagram page, Midalabamabassin TV. I post all my sponsors, everything on there that will help you with fishing. I post all my fishing photos. You guys can follow me on there. I post whenever I do my uploads, so you'll instantly be notified. Go ahead, subscribe, click that bell down there and turn on the notifications. Also, put a comment down below if you have any questions, and like the video. Alright guys, so we're going to be going over the first bait. I'm going to be going over every part of the water, where you should fish it, you know, what rod to fish it on, what line, everything. So from the top water, middle water column, all the way down to the bottom. So let's get started. My first favorite bait. Who don't love a good old-fashioned frog? Guys, I have this frog paired up with a Pride rod, double extra heavy. You can go with an extra heavy or a heavy. The reason I have a double extra heavy is because, I have a lake that has some really thick mats, and that's what I've been fishing lately, using these frogs. With this, I have 80-pound test. Normally 65 is good. I have 80 again because I'm fishing really big mats. Why do you need such big line and such a big rod? Well, you're fishing that thick cover, and those bass are going to be in that thick grass. The reason they're around grass in the summertime is because grass provides oxygen. That oxygen, they lose oxygen in the summertime because of the heat, and that water heats up so bad. The next thing I'm going to go on to is another way that you can catch fish, and it's another way that they cool off and they find oxygen. My next favorite bait is a jig. This is a black and blue jig. This is a flipping jig and a casting jig. That's what I use it for. I've got black and blue. I've been fishing dirty water. It really just depends on what type of water that you're really fishing. If it's dirty, I like to throw black and blue. If it's clear, I like to throw more of your browns, your whites, your natural colors, something that gives that fish a good presentation. So I have this paired up on an extra heavy. This is mainly my really far casting rod. This extra heavy is a 7'3" extra heavy, and I like to throw my jigs on this rod personally. With that, I have 17-pound line. This is P line. I've got it paired up with a Lew's Mach 2. This is a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio reel. I like to throw this jig mainly in 15-foot up to shallower water. Flipping brush piles, casting in deep brush piles, it works really great. The reason those fish actually go down there and get deep is because down there it's cooler. They don't have to be up at the top where it's so hot, and it reduces the oxygen. My next favorite bait is a Texas rig. I know that is a really big brush hog that is on that Texas rig. The reason I like to fish really big baits, such as big lizards, big brush hogs, you know, a bigger profile bait. The reason I like to throw those is it's bigger profile. Whenever you're dragging it on the bottom really slow, it just creeps along. You want to fish this really slow. You want to drag it very slow. These fish normally ain't going to be biting very, very decent this summertime because it's so hot and it's so sluggish for them. But if you get on a deep school and you have a deep diving crankbait, you're sure to catch a bunch of fish. But if it's slow, dragging a Texas rig is great. Have this paired up on a 7-foot medium heavy. All these rods I'm using are Pride rods. This is the advanced series, and the action is fast to medium heavy. I have it paired up with 12-pound line. That it just helps it sink a little bit better. This is mono. I like mono more than I do fluorocarbon. I have some stretch in the line. With this, I have a Mock Crush reel. This is a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio reel. So yeah, that's what I have paired up for my Texas rig. My next favorite bait in the summertime is a deep diving crankbait. This right here, I do believe is a 5XD. I have it in a sexy shad color. Again, it doesn't matter what color you use, it depends on your water clarity. With this, I have a 7'11" medium heavy. This is my cranking stick. and I have it paired up with 12-pound line. Mason, why are you going with light line with a really deep diving crankbait? Well, that light line helps that crankbait go down there even deeper. If you have heavier line, it's gonna go shallower. The lighter the line, the deeper. That's always what you want to remember. That 7'11" helps me cast far out there on really deep ledges. This is for your deep fishing once again, and I have a 7.3-to-1 Abu Garcia Pro Max with this, and it works perfectly fine for me. And yep, that's my other, this is number 4 for one of my favorite baits in the summer. Last but not least, my favorite bait in the summer, number 5, the chatterbait. Who don't love a good old-fashioned chatterbait? They catch big fish. You can fish them as deep as you want to. You can fish them as shallow as you want to. Paired up with this, I have the Rocket from American Pride Fishing Rods. This is a 7.6. I love to throw chatterbaits and buzzbaits on this rod. 7.6 helps me get them decent long casts. I get to have a nice sidearm cast whenever I'm casting into grass or long rocks, anything with this chatterbait. That's the thing about a chatterbait. You can throw it anywhere you want to, and it helps you catch fish. It helps you catch bigger fish too. With this, I have a Ardent reel. This is, let's see if I can look at this real quick. This is a 7.3-to-1 gear ratio reel. So slowly reel it if you want to fish it slow, reel it fast. And yeah, again, I have 14-pound line this time. So I have 14-pound line, or 15, my bad, 15-pound line. And the reason I have 15, just in case I'm fishing along big grass, I'm fishing on rocks, in case that fish gets stuck, I can get them out of there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. I hope this helps you whenever you're out there on the water trying to catch some fish. These are my top 5 favorite baits. I will always have them tied on. I hope you guys can go catch some fish out there. Before you leave, go ahead, go down there, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you can be notified whenever I post a video. Also, go check out my Instagram page again, Midalabamabassin TV. You'll also know whenever I post a video. So, thank you guys for staying tuned. I hope this helps you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.